Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1. Boxing Ego, I'm with my man Richardson, Hitchins. How you doing today?
I feel great. I'm doing good.
Now, I gotta admit, you were on the mids, you were looking crispy. How are you feeling? You got a fight coming up. Tell us what division and tell us who you're fighting.
Oh, this fight is at junior welterweight. I'm fighting Alexander Peacock Saturday night, April 22nd at the Barclays Center. And feeling good. I'm looking to put on a show Saturday night for my city and for my fans.
Definitely. So you're from New York. What's it like growing up in just the boxing scene overall in New York?
The boxing scene is tremendous in New York. I mean, we have a lot of great fighters, a lot of talented fighters, but I mean, as we all know, New York has got a lot of distractions. So, I mean, I feel like New Yorkers could be a little better in boxing. I took a different route because I was always moving around as a JO. I'm always moving to different cities, staying with different people. So my experience and my outlook on boxing horized just because I was around a lot of different fighters. So, I mean, New York got a lot of great talent. We got Danny Jacobs, we got me, we got the Zab Judas, the Marcus Browns. We got a lot of fighters. I'm looking to be the one fighter that takes it to the superstar status like Mike Tyson.
Definitely. Now, I gotta ask you, with your style, how do you define your style for someone who hasn't watched you yet?
I feel like I'm like a Floyd Mayweather, Andre Ward, Terrence Crawford put together. Very accurate, very smart. I'm a very smart fighter. I mean, I feel like I'm ahead of my time, and the boxing world's gonna see that.
How'd you get into boxing? What age were you around?
I was 12 when I first started boxing. I got into boxing because I was somebody that always loved to fight in the streets. Always.
Oh, you were street fighting?
Yeah, always. I mean, every day, slap box, always getting in trouble for fighting. My mom used to hate it. So my mom tried to put me in karate school, but we didn't have no money for that. Found my boxing gym, fell in love with it. I seen it. It was like a love at first sight. I seen Floyd Mayweather. I used to grow up looking up to Floyd Mayweather before boxing. So when I actually got to see how boxing worked, that's who I idolized, and that's who I was aiming to be better or do what he do.
Now I gotta ask you, somebody you grew up watching like Floyd, Money Mayweather, Pretty Boy Floyd, whatever you want to call him, now being signed with them. What was that feeling like the day you put that pencil to that paper or the pen?
I had chills on me. I'm like,
I seen the picture. I think you pinned it on your Twitter or something.
Yeah, I had chills on me, and it was crazy. Like the best, somebody I grew up watching every night before I listened. Every night, you throw on the TV every day. Like you go on my history is Floyd Mayweather. To being in their house, sleeping over, signing with them, getting advice from them. It's cool, and this is what I work for. So I'm working for bigger and better days. I'm just looking to get my family in a better situation.
How did the Floyd situation come about? I know another fighter, Gervonta Tank Davis. Shout out to B More. You spar with him. Shakur Stevenson been in that gym. How did that come about, the situation with Floyd?
Shout out to them guys. Shout out to Tank. Shout out to Shakur Stevenson. And it came about because I fought in the Olympics. Floyd was somebody I always see myself signing with. And he came to the Olympics. He seen me. He took me out to eat. We spoke business.
Where'd you guys go to eat at?
It was like a 5-star restaurant in the hotel. He took us to the hotel. I guess that was the somewhere he was eating at.
It was a baller restaurant though?
Yeah, it was a bomb restaurant in the hotel. We had steak, we had fries, we had everything. And we spoke boxing, we spoke a lot of things. It was cool.
And then one thing led to another, and now you signed.
Yes.
Definitely. Now, my dude, Tank Davis, he has an upcoming fight. Liam Walsh, he's going over to the UK. What's it like sparring? Because I consider you, Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson, you guys are the new class of boxing that are really making a name. Tank got himself a title, and I mean, I think it's just a matter of time for you and Shakur to get your opportunity for that.
So, I'm sorry, you can.
My question is just like, what's it like sparring with them and just being in that whole conversation of up and coming guys who got next?
Me and Shakur done sparred so many rounds, in and out the ring. In and out the ring, me and Shakur done sparred.
Out the ring?
Slap box. Sparred in hallways, no headgear, no mouthpiece.
Oh, okay.
Sparred in the ring, billions of rounds. We probably done put it like, oh my God. I mean, we learned so much from each other. And especially Shakur, I learned a lot from him as a fighter. He's a great fighter. And I mean, Shakur is definitely somebody that got me to the level I'm at right now, because being around guys like that, you around top competition, you have no point.
That brings the best.
Choice just to be the best like that. And sparring Tank gave me a lot of a lot more experience. He's a lot more. He's a mature fighter, elite level fighter. And it was great being in the ring and experiencing that.
Now, what's one strength Tank Davis has and one strength Shakur Stevenson has from being in the ring with him?
Shakur Stevenson has lots of strength. For one, barely any holes. Very clean fighter. Very defensive. Very smart. Same as Tank. Very smart. Very smart, Tank Davis, and very.
Do you think his smartness is underrated? Because some people thought he was like a brawler.
Yes, that's what I thought. I thought I was gonna come in there and destroy him.
Against Pedraza, he showed a lot of composure.
And sparring him in that camp showed me. I mean, it's not so much as power. A lot of people have power in boxing. Tank, it has educated punches. You know exactly where your head is gonna be at before. When he lands this punch, you know to shift his body and be there. Like, and moving on sparring. Even he wasn't catching me a lot. Clean shot. When he touched it, I'll be like, damn, like I blocked it right on time because it was so precise the way he punched it. And he know when to slow down, when to pick it up. And he's growing and learning, so he's just gonna get better.
Definitely. Now I gotta ask you, why do you think Floyd Mayweather gets such a bad rap? Just some people say he ruined boxing. I'm reading all kinds of crazy stuff.
I feel like he get a bad reputation because like who he is, basically. I mean, yeah.
And just a couple.
I mean, like, I just like feel like Floyd. Floyd's a great guy, so I just feel like it's just his personality. He's outgoing and people
speaks his mind. A couple quick fight predictions. Berto Porter.
No. The meter. What time is it? Tell me the time. Ask somebody. I'm sorry. Okay. My car, I can't afford another ticket. I'm sorry.
No, I feel that. The New York meters don't be playing.
Alright.
Now, Berto Porter, I know Berto's your man. What do you think of that fight? Good fight, bad fight? Berto Porter.
Berto Porter, good fight. I feel like Berto's gonna do his thing. And I feel like Porter's gonna do his thing. They both gonna come to fight. And may the best man win that night. Berto's my man, so I'm going for him.
Okay. Any thoughts on Errol Spence Jr., Kell Brook?
Errol Spence all the way.
Why you said that confident? Why are you so confident that way?
I believe in him. Young, hungry, works extremely hard, and he know what he wants. If his attitude like how he been saying all these years, he gonna take it.
He gonna man down him?
He's taking it.
Okay. Man down. Canelo versus Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.
Canelo. Future Hall of Famer.
Too much skill?
Yes. And
what about the size?
And I heard from the best, I believe the best guy that laced up a pair of gloves, Floyd Mayweather. He's one of the best. He's one of the best guys. I feel like he's probably one of the best guys Floyd had faced. And Floyd.
Oh, you said Canelo's one of the best guys Floyd had faced?
One of the best guys. And Floyd tell me all the time, Canelo's a great fighter.
So Floyd vouches for Canelo.
Yeah, Floyd vouches for Canelo all the way.
I heard him say he'll beat Golovkin. But
yeah, so I mean that goes to show you how confident Floyd is in Canelo.
Yeah, he said Golovkin didn't have no special effects, and he always says Canelo. He even said Canelo would knock out Golovkin.
Yeah, that's what he says.
Were you in the house for the Danny Jacobs Golovkin fight?
I felt like Danny pulled it through, but I felt like Golovkin was more effective with the jab. And that's what gave him the decision.
Now, how do you stop somebody? Because Golovkin has a very strong jab, very accurate, and kept using it. As a boxer, what is your advice? How do you stop the jab? What do you do?
You got to get the time of it down pack first, and be very good defensive. Danny exposed him, so I will follow Danny's game plan and just make a little tweaks and little adjustments.
Canelo Triple G.
Canelo. I like Canelo. I always loved Canelo as a kid too.
Okay. Now, where can the fans stay in touch with you? Follow your career.
Follow me on Instagram at Richardson Hitchins, RICHARDSON HITCHINS. On Instagram, on Twitter, he is Richardson, and follow me. I fight for you guys.
All right, you got next.
Thanks.